Why don't we come onto our backs to start today? And feel free to make yourself comfortable. So if you like bending your knees, maybe resting them in or resting them out, or have your legs straight if that works best for you. Your arms can rest out away from the body with the palms up. Or if you like, maybe you want to put your hands on your body and just give yourself that guide for your breathing. And let's begin by closing the eyes if that's comfortable enough for you. Just feeling yourself lying here. Feeling the ground below you. The way the body rests on the ground. Maybe feeling all the points of contact between your body and the ground. And with each exhale, you can release down a little more. And then shift your awareness to feeling your breath. And we'll start to deepen the breath, bringing the breath fully into the belly, helping the belly to expand and round and fill. And then shrink and relax and empty. Just like blowing up a balloon. When you breathe into it, it gets bigger. When you breathe out, it shrivels up. The walls become softer, relaxed. And then after your next belly breath, continue the inhale so that it comes into your ribs. Breathing fully into the belly, then fully into the ribs. Welcome. And then we'll breathe into the belly, into the ribs, and then up into the chest. Try to feel your collarbones widening and your chest rising at the height of your in-breath. The exhale is the belly, is the chest, the ribs, and the belly. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And then we're going to bend the knees. If you need to make it easier or give some support for your back, then you'll place your hands under your low back. We're going to bring the knees in as we exhale. We're going to extend the legs out as we inhale. And just go at your own pace. You can make it a fast breath and a fast movement or stay slow, so long as you're coordinating with your breath. Keep going. Push through it. Five more. And then go ahead and hug your knees into the chest. Enjoy the relaxation. Let the creases inside your hip flexors relax. Bringing the knees in. Squeezing all the air out. Drawing the thighs into the hollowed belly. Then we'll take a happy baby pose, bringing the hands to the insides of the feet, if you can reach the feet, otherwise, wherever you can reach. And then lifting the feet up and try to line the feet up over the knees by drawing the toes toward the space behind you. Pull the chin down toward the throat and try to lay the tailbone down onto the floor. Take a deep breath in. And then when you exhale, relax the backs of the shoulders toward the ground. And then just breathe slow and deep and see if you can feel where the inhale creates a sense of expansion within the stretch. And then as you exhale, try to relax everything. And then release the feet, bring the knees together again, and cross the right leg over the left leg. If you like to hook the foot behind, go ahead and do that. You don't need to. Place the right hand on the right thigh and then the left hand on top of the right hand. We're going to take a deep breath in. And then on the exhale, you're going to push your legs into your hands and your hands into your legs and scoop your belly in and up. And we'll do four more. And then when you've completed your five, take the arms out to the side like a T, and then drop the knees over to the left. Turn your head to the right. Sink into your left hip. Drop it into the ground. And then breathe all the way from your left hip to your right shoulder. And then when you exhale, relax the right shoulder down. And come back to center. Uncross your legs, feet in the air. Cross the left leg over the right. Hook the foot if you like, or don't if you prefer. And then place the left hand on the left thigh, the right hand on top of the left hand. Inhale deep. Exhale, press legs into hands, hands into legs. Scoop the lower belly in and up. And then do four more. After you've done five, Arms come back out like a T, and we'll drop the knees over to the right. Turn the head to the left. And sink into the bone of your right hip. Breathe up into your left shoulder. When you exhale, relax the shoulder down. Then come back to center. Uncross the legs. Hug the knees into the chest. And circle the knees around away from each other so that they're mirroring, like you're stirring the leg bones inside the hip sockets, warming up those hip joints. And circle the other way. Beautiful. Come back to stillness. And we're going to tuck the chin to the chest and rock ourselves lengthwise on the spine, rocking all the way up, balancing on your sit bone so your feet do not touch down. We're going to bring the hands under the shins and around the soles of the feet. Let the knees open wide. Lift the chest and pull the shoulder blades down the back. Beautiful. And then release the feet down. And then just butterfly the knees up and down, up and down. And then release the hands, relax the knees. Bring the left hand over to the right shin. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale over to the left. Sink as far to the left as you can. Turn your gaze up. Reach long out of your fingers. Like your right hand is reaching away from your left hand. Deepen the breath, expand the ribs, lengthen the side. Inhale up, exhale down, change sides. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale over to the right. Again, if you can roll your gaze up, go ahead. If not, down. Maybe close the eyes so you can connect more deeply with the internal experience. And then you can feel how the breath fills the space. And if there's more space to fill, you can breathe deeper into it. Hold on tight with that right hand so you can really let yourself sink to the right. And inhale up, reach both arms up. And exhale, fold over your legs. Relax your elbows down. So feeling like the arm bone from the shoulder to the elbow drops down toward the floor. As you exhale, draw your navel toward your spine. Release the weight of your body down. Notice where you feel the swelling of the inhale. See if you can inhale more and let more of your body open to receive the breath. Walk your hands in, roll yourself up, reach the arms up, inhale, and exhale down. And then cross your ankles, flip over your feet onto hands and knees. If you want to do a gentler practice today, line your hands up right under your shoulders. If you want a more challenging practice, bring your hands in front of your shoulders, about one hand's length. And if your hands are in front of the shoulders, your fingers are spread wide. If your hands are under your shoulders, you're welcome to be on fists if your hands like that better. We're either going to do a cat and cow as our gentle practice, moving from the tailbone to the head, up and down, or we're going to do an upward dog and a downward dog, exhaling, curling the toes, lifting the knees, folding your body toward your legs, inhaling, sinking, rolling onto the tops of your feet, pulling the shoulders back, the chest forward, the eyes up, going back and forth in whichever way that you want, or you can modify and do maybe half of each. If you prefer a downward dog to a cat, you can do that. And then on your next inhale, you're either going to stay in upward dog if that's where you've been, which means your knees are off the ground, you're just on your feet and your hands, or you can come into cobra, lowering your knees, lowering your pubic bone. Either way, you want to roll your shoulders back and try to have your chest in front of your shoulders. Pull your shoulder blades toward each other. Move your back ribs forward to help your chest open. Breathe up into your chest. If you're in upward dog, you can try pressing down into your hands a little more, getting a little higher. And then we'll all come into downward dog. Pressing forward into all 10 fingers. So there's no space between your fingers and the ground. Really push down. And then imagine you're trying to fold your chest toward your thighs. Drop your head down. Roll your shoulders down your back. Press your inner thighs toward the wall behind you. Press forward into your fingers so that you lengthen back through your hips and tailbone and sink down through your heels. And then we're going to inhale and lift the left leg up, bend the knee, and roll the belly open to the left, looking under the left arm. Flex the left foot and push it back behind you. Keep the hands active, the right heel down. Breathe into the open space you're creating here. Okay, now we're going to lower the hips and bring the left knee to the left elbow and hold. If you need to bring your right knee down, that's fine. And then inhale, send the right leg straight up, look forward. Sorry, the left leg. Look forward and then set the foot up between the hands. If you're doing a gentler practice today, then you can bring your back knee down on the ground and just come into a traditional lunge. If your back knee is off the ground or actually in either version, you can leave your hands on the floor or lift yourself up. And then you can leave your hands on your knee. You can, actually, let's all bring the left hand onto the knee and the right arm up. And press the left hand down into the leg to help lengthen up through the spine, through the side, through the fingers. And then we're going to send that right arm over to the left. Turn your gaze up and to the right. Press back through your right heel. Press forward with your tailbone. Fill the body with the breath. Beautiful. Bring the right hand down onto the ground. Rotate your belly to the left and send the left arm up. And then bring the left hand down. Walk your hands over to the right. Make your feet parallel to each other and fold over your left leg. Long, slow, deep breaths. And then rotate that left foot to face front again. Coming back into a lunge. Step back into downward dog. Then lift the right leg up, bend the knee, flex the foot, and press the foot back behind you. Press forward into the hands. Roll your belly to the right. So you shouldn't be facing down. You should really feel like your belly is facing right and your right foot is pointing to the left, looking under your right arm. We're going to drop the hips and bring that right knee to or toward the right elbow and hold. And send the right leg up again. Look forward, inhale. And exhale, step the foot up between the hands. Bring the back knee down if you want, or stay in a high lunge. Bring the hands onto the front knee. Back heel is off the ground, so we're not in a warrior stance. We're in a high lunge. And then the right hand is going to press down into the right leg. The left arm is going to lift up. Inhale. And then exhale over to the right. Bend. Take your gaze up into the left. Stretch, reach out of the fingers. Breathe long up those side ribs. And then bring the left hand down. Roll the belly to the right, send the right arm up. Breathe in, breathe out, feel the body, feel the movement of the breath inside the body. And then bring that right hand down. Walk the hands over to the left, turning the feet so that they're parallel to each other. And then fold yourself over the right leg. If I said it wrong before and this feels like the same leg you did before, then do the other leg. I don't remember. I know I did the other leg before, but I don't know if I said it correctly. Okay. And then rotate that front foot forward again. Step the back foot up. And then with a flat back, come all the way up to standing. Send the arms up. Reach the arms up and hold the arms up. Palms are going to face forward. We're going to inhale, push down into the feet, lift through the chest. And then exhale, send the palms back, send your head back. Keep lifting through the heart as you breathe in, sinking backward as you breathe out. Bring your tailbone forward. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward, clasp your hands behind the back of your head. Inhale, press the back of your head into your hands and the hands into the back of your head. Exhale, move the elbows toward the wall behind you. Scoop the lower belly in and up. From your feet. But then send your hips a little bit to the left and back. Keeping both legs straight if you can. A slightly different stretch. And then send the hips a little back and to the right. And come center. Release the hands, soften the knees, roll yourself up, chin to chest. Reach the arms up, inhale. Interlace your fingers and extend the index fingers coming into steeple mudra. I'm going to do another side stretch, lots of side stretches today, keeping the arms up. And we'll inhale and stretch up long. Exhale, send the hips to the left. The arms and body goes to the right. And then we're going to deepen the stretch by lifting the left heel. You're welcome to rest your head on your left arm. And inhale up. And exhale, hips to the left, arms and head to the right. And then lift the right heel. So see if it feels challenging to breathe, and continue to breathe long and deep and slow. And inhale up. And exhale, release down. Roll the shoulders. And rest them down. Lift the toes, spread them wide, and lower them back down. Close the eyes if you can. Pull your head back a little bit so that it's lined up over your heart. Feel the legs sinking down into the feet growing roots into the earth, traveling to the center of the earth from the bottoms of your feet. And feeling your upper body extending up, crown of your head lifting into the infinite space above. Feeling each breath. And then sink your weight into your left foot. And play with where you are in space until you feel like your weight is evenly distributed over the entire bottom of your left foot. So you're not toward the front or the back, the outside or the inside. Continue to pay attention to your breath. Feel each one, even as you open your eyes. So looking outward, but focusing inward. Then we're going to lift that right foot, take it in the right hand. If you're able to also wrap the left hand around the foot, go ahead and do that. We're just going to pull the heel toward the buttock. And then you're going to press the tailbone forward. Roll the elbows in toward each other. Keep pressing forward through the tailbone. Try to keep that right knee straight down. And then we're going to send the foot back. If you're not able to wrap your left hand around your foot, just send your left arm back. Kicking the foot back. Lift the chest. Send it forward. Send your back ribs forward. Use your breath to stretch your heart out from the inside. Then see if you can move into this next posture without bringing the foot down. Bring the knee into the chest. Pull the belly in and down. Beautiful. Now we're going to step that right foot all the way back. This time the heel's going to come down into a warrior stance. We're going to do a revolved warrior two, starting with the arms out to the side. Inhale. And then exhale, turn to the left. As you inhale, feel your torso expanding, feel your arms stretching out away from each other. Press into your right heel, lift through your head. Exhale, turn. Beautiful. Come back to front. Release the arms down. Step your back foot forward. And lift the toes and spread them wide and lower them down. Close the eyes. Again, sinking the legs down, almost like you can feel the legs melting down into the feet. An ice cream in the hot sun. And then the feet growing roots down into the earth, traveling all the way to the center of the earth. Upper body lifting, lengthening, whole body breathing. Feel the breath. Track it from the beginning to the end. Continue to feel the breath even as you open your eyes. Letting your eyes rest on one spot in front of you. Still feeling each breath. Shift weight into your right foot. Establish the weight across the entire bottom of the foot. And then lift the left foot into the left hand, hugging it in toward the buttock. If you can, bring the right hand around the foot as well. Otherwise, just reach it back. Now try to line the left knee up alongside the right knee. Pull the heel in all the way, and then press the tailbone forward, like you're tucking your pelvis. Roll the elbows toward each other. And then start to kick the foot back, straightening the arms, reaching back with the right hand if it doesn't wrap around the foot. Kick the foot up, send the back ribs forward, breathe up into your heart. Stretch your chest from the inside with the fullness of your in-breath. And then without touching down, if possible, release your hands and hug the knee up into the chest. Pull the belly in and down. Slow, long breathing. Beautiful. Step that left foot all the way back. Heel down. Front knee bends. Hips face front. Arms out to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Rotate to the right. As you inhale, lift up through the spine. Reach out through the hands. Exhale, turn. Push down into your left heel. Come back to center. Inhale, reach the arms up, step forward. And exhale, release the arms down. Bring the arms out in front of you. lift up onto your toes, heels off the ground, and then bend the knees, lowering your hips down. Have the knees parallel to each other, so don't splay them out. Have them face front. Draw the shoulders down your back. Breathe. And then slowly lower yourself down. Bring the hands to the ground behind you and come into an upward table. So feet are hip width apart. The hands are shoulder width apart, fingers facing forward. Or you can come onto your fists if your wrists are happier that way. And then we're going to lift the hips up, drop the head back. If you want to make it harder, extend your right leg straight out. If you want to make it harder, also extend your left arm overhead. If you're doing one leg, do the other leg. And release down. Buttocks to the ground. Let's bring the backs of the hands together. Press the elbows down. Circle the hands around. And the other way. Beautiful. Shake them out. Open and close the hands. Let's work the finger joints. Beautiful. And then wrap your hands around your knees or your shins just below your knees and lean back, tucking the chin. Stretch across the upper back by breathing into it even more. And then lay yourself down slowly with control if you can, or just come down. Keep breathing. Nice. Once your head comes down, bring the palms down on either side of your hips. Bring your feet in, hip width apart, feet under knees. And take a breath in. And then as you exhale, push into your feet, lift your hips, roll your shoulders under. If you can clasp your hands, clasp your hands. Maybe roll the shoulders under even more so you feel like you're on your shoulders and your neck isn't touching the ground at all. And then push forward through your feet, lift through your hips, pull your hands apart, press your upper arms down, lift your back ribs, lift your chest. Breathe wide into your heart. Keep lifting your back body up toward your front body, up toward the sky. And then slowly lower the hip, release the hands, lower the spine down onto the ground. Hug the knees into the chest and bring the forehead up to the knees. And then bring the feet down. Send the right leg up. Place the hands on either side of your hips. Press into your left foot and lift your hips up, coming into a one-legged bridge. If you want, clasp your hands again, alternate which thumb is on the outside, roll your shoulders under you. Press forward into your left foot, lift higher. Release your hands, slowly lower down. Lower the feet, lower the foot back down. Send your left leg up. Press down into your hands, push down and forward with your right foot. Lift your hips, roll your shoulders under you, clasp your hands. Push forward into your foot, get higher through your hips, press up through your left foot, press down into your upper arms. And release down. Hug the knees into the chest. And roll your head gently from side to side. If your eyes are closed, it might help you connect a little bit more with the sense of ease of the head just rolling. See how little you can do to help your head roll. Use less effort and just more momentum. Beautiful. Come back to center. Bring your feet down onto the ground. Lift your hips, tuck your tailbone under, lower back down. Release the legs, shake them out. Okay, so today we're going to do a little bit of a different lead in to our Shavasana, our relaxation pose. So we're going to inhale and squeeze the toes, squeeze the calves, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the buttocks, make everything tight. Buttocks, legs, feet, squeeze, 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 and relax. And then inhale, squeeze the belly, squeeze in through the chest and ribs. Just let your whole torso squeeze in on itself, nice and tight. Hold the breath, squeezing tight, and relax. Exhale. Inhale, make fists with your hands, squeeze all the muscles in your arms to the bones, tighten the lower arms, the upper arms, squeeze tight, and relax. And then inhale, squeeze the shoulders up to the ears, squeeze your face up really tight, squeeze, 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 hold and squeeze, tight, tight, and relax. Now we're going to do the whole body all at once. Take a nice deep breath in, squeeze everything, all the muscles, buttocks, face, arms, legs, toes, hands, belly, chest, everything tighter, tighter, whole body, squeezing. Exhale, relax. Feel everything letting go. Feel your breath flowing. Just allowing your breath to flow. Nothing to do. It does it for you. The eyes are closed if that's comfortable for you. Just continuing to feel the breath. See if your mind can trace the breath from the beginning to the end of the inhale, and then all the way to the end of the exhale. Even if it's a short breath, even if it's a shallow breath, letting awareness dwell inside the breath, letting the body release into the earth, feeling the support and letting go. Deeply relax, letting go, letting go, letting everything go now. Breathe into your heart. Move the fingers and toes. Reach the arms overhead. Take a deep breath. Stretch long. Hook the knees into the chest and rock from side to side, feeling the ground massaging your back. Come center, rub hand to hand and foot to foot, waking up the energy in the body. Roll over onto your side, resting your head on your underside arm, resting your body on the ground, resting your awareness And whatever presents itself right now, whatever feelings, sensations, thoughts, moods, and then slowly bring yourself back up to sitting any way that you're comfortable. Sinking down into the sit bones, lifting through the crown of the head. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, the hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste. Good job, you guys. Thank you for your practice.